Jace, the way that you dominate lanes is by pushing and harassing your opponent as they're trying to CS under turret. Being able to shove up to the tower and threaten turret plates and be able to, have that safety to do that. And oftentimes, that is more than just a one-man job. You can drop your trinket in the river, you could put your pink in the tri-brush, but then maybe you need some D-boards over by their blue buff or something like that to give you that additional safety to know that you're not just going to get ganked. And I think that's even more important against a champion like Taliyah coming out of the jungle because Lane Vulcan was up there checking, making sure that Potluck hadn't gone straight to that crab, because then if he had, he could actually try to contest it. But they're looking for an all-in here on the bot side.
2v2, Keith in some trouble, a lot of damage coming down there from the Infernum. Keith running away, but the flash follow from Sven says, see you later, buddy. First blood over to Cloud9.
Cloud9 bot lane coming into the lock-in tournament hot. They got a 2v2 kill yesterday as well, I do believe, and now another one here, taking down Keith, getting first blood over onto Sven, and Revenge.
Ought to be enough. Fudge getting away, though, using the flash, and with Blabber nearby, they won't be able to chase him down.
Nicely done, though. They do force out that flash, and the fact that he was 6 there was actually pretty key, the additional speed, but oh, he spotted him.
Oh, Fudge! He stays too long, and Revenge comes in and gets the kill, but the fight isn't over just yet. Immortals trying to find a little bit more here. Vulcan has roamed towards the top river, too, but Cloud9 disengages in time, right when it looked like Fudge had...
Lazy recalls, man. They'll get you every once in a while. You can really regret not backing it up a bit more. Potluck gonna be forced to flash, but he's probably dead. Oh,
Potluck flashing over the red wall, trying to get himself away, but Blabber throws another rock, and Potluck is down.
Oh, it's too bad because I don't think he realized that Alistar was still in the river. Had he known that, he could have actually probably just gone out to the right after flashing over the wall. I think he could have ran past the Raptor pit towards his mid-tier 2 pit. He had taken so much damage that Blabber was confident he could actually chase him down. If he had just flashed that initial seismic shove, I'm not sure if Blabber would have actually even committed his flash because that would have been full HP, but now going on the bot side.
The 2v2 just don't stop as Keith's health bar goes pop. Sven gets a second one, and Immortals are falling apart in the bottom lane.
They are just getting crushed. Sven and Vulcan finding another opportunity here for the all-in on that bottom side. Keith, the Rift Herald, and he's going to try to help Potluck secure this because they have the push from Revenge. That is kind of their winning lane right now because Revenge got the kill on the lazy recall from Fudge, and he is up a bit in farm. They are going to try to look to play through top, but this means Keith doesn't really even get to play the game. Like, look where Keith is right now. He's back by his tier 2 tower, cannot even walk up because he knows Taliyah just killed Dragon. Zoe is missing from mid lane. Alistar could be behind him. There's no way he can even move up to farm. So
not a good sign for Keith and Joey. Sven and Vulcan know exactly what they're doing. They know these power thresholds. Now up in the top lane. Let's see what Blabber can do. Looking to help Fudge out here a little bit. Revenge running away, but here comes the Weaver's wall. Revenge again tries to disengage, but a well-placed wall says no, sir. And Cloud9 finds their 4th kill of the game.
Yeah, Revenge wasn't even that far up, but without your flash, if the Weaver's wall gets behind you, there is no way out. So a great gank there from Blabber. Potluck moving up.
So let me ask you this, Azale. You said he needed to win the lane. You said he needed to be in a good spot coming into the mid game. Is 1-1 with a 20 CS lead good enough to justify picking the Jace?
I think it's enough, especially given the fact that he actually absorbed a decent amount of pressure, from his opponents up there. I do think that Jace, scales fairly well, especially because he's going for the tier build. He's probably going to be going into a fairly standard lethality style build. Eclipse, grab the Manamune, just going more lethality. So you can kind of poke and scale.
Working on that, as you already brought up, it will be a minute before Kaisa is ready to go here with that first mythic completion. Good poke there onto Joey as Perks eats some damage back from Revenge. And Immortals have brought the whole squad here in mid lane to take down a turret and bring that gold lead just a little bit closer. It was slipping away almost up to 4,000. Brought it back down near 3 with that turret take.
I like that move, right? They used the Rift Herald that they had gotten earlier on that mid lane turret, so they want to actually cash out, take down that tower. Pretty standard stuff on the Orianna, but it's Keith that really does need time to free farm, and it's kind of going to be Revenge's job to try to buy him that.
Perks trying to move up into the front lines, get some poke down, but now you got your flank coming in from Joey, but it's a flank straight to the grave. You cannot put yourself in a spot like that against Talia, man. You are going to get seismic shoved all the way into a body bag.
Yeah, not like that, Joey. He was just trying to kind of wander through. Did look for, I think that was perhaps the flash body with Talia there. As you say, if one CC lands, you're going to get hit by the seismic shove. So Joey giving up his life alongside his flash, and that's a lot of where their playmaking is right now. He's basically their only engage, so it's more costly than most of the flashes on his team would be because they're so reliant on him making something happen.
So difficult for Immortals to decide when they actually want to go in. You can see Revenge getting an aggressive trade here onto Fudge. Misses the shot.
Didn't land on his intended target, and everything kind of just went bad from there.
That ain't no McDonald's burger, man. That's some steak.
It's a juicy steak.
Right up there. That's good eating there for Cloud9 as they're looking to find themselves even more. Sven picks up another one, man. This Aphelios 3 kills and 186 farm at 18 minutes and 45 seconds. Sven is just in a spot to carry this whole game home.
He really is. He is ridiculously far ahead. Blabber.
Blabber continuing to just pressure forward here. Goes for the seismic shove, but doesn't read it correctly, so takes a lot of damage from Revenge. If Revenge would have stepped onto that shove, he could have been in a bad spot, but now he's still in a bad spot. There's your damage. Moonlight Vigil. Look at what Sven is doing here in this game. He is in his element, Azael.
Yeah, he is so strong, and he knows it. He can just Gale Force in. He follows the flash with a flash, lands the ultimate, has just enough damage to finish off Revenge there. Sven running over this game. Vulcan really got him fed down in that bottom lane. This duo crushing through at this point. And, I mean, checking in on Keith, I thought it would be at least 20 minutes before he has his Mythic. Maybe he has it now. In current season, support spends so much time just kind of off on their own, trying to give solo experience to their carries. And as a result, Joey is level 8, and Sven is 13. Perks is 14, and probably going to watch Revenge die here.
Oh, we got a couple of different plays in a couple of different places. Nice pickup onto Blabber as Revenge now stuck in the 1v2 should drop here. They'll give that one over to Fudge, so 1-for-1 across the map. Cloud9 losing their jungler for the first time. That should be some shutdown gold over to Immortals, make them feel a little bit better about the current state of the game. Perks trying to play pretty aggro here, but now Potluck's able to catch him out, put some good damage into him, continuing to jump forward here.
But if you just accept it and sit back at your 2-2 tower, you've already lost the game.
70 seconds to go here now until that ever so important Drake Soul spawns. It is a 6,000 gold lead. It's Joey getting over the wall with the flash. It's done. There's no way they have any sort of initiation potential against Cloud9 for this Drake fight now. Potluck also being forced to use the Lamb's Respite right here. Vulcan's chasing after him. The Drowsy comes through. Here comes the Cow. A little bit more damage will not be enough thanks to the heal given to him from Keith and his Summoner spell there. So at least he's not down. Potluck's still in the game, but without the Kindred ulti, without the flash from the Gragas. This dragon fight is nigh on impossible here for Immortals, as they'll have to walk into that vision you were talking about, that lack of vision, I should say, and any brush could be the death brush that Cloud9 set up around.
Exactly, and Cloud9 is setting up that vision, planning on approaching, but I think at this point, they basically just made the call. This is our do or die moment. We must challenge for Soul, and I've got to say I agree with them.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way you win this once they get Soul when they have a composition like Talia and Zoe. It's just not going to happen. And now the Soul's already been secured. Perk's trying to get away, but he will not do so. Keith getting his first kill of the game here, taking down Perks. Blabber and the Stasis staying alive. Immortals still looking to find something else here. They got a 5v4, but some health bars are low. Vulcan and Joey both under half. Immortals will
gold lead. It's all of that you're dealing with. So this is their last chance, really. They've got to all in on the Baron, try to get something done before Perks is here. We'll see if they can make it happen.
Vulcan's already stopping him. Nice initiation coming out there from the Cow. Joey getting away in the stasis. Damage coming over the wall. Ben is unstoppable. He's killing them all. Double kill. Over to the AD carry from Cloud9, and the rest of the squad's going to clean up everybody. Blabber grabbing a double of his own. Make it a triple for the Blabberfish in the jungle. The ace for Cloud9. Put the TY for leash in the all chat. And look at what they've got themselves. Azael, 10,500 gold lead, 11 kill advantage. Drake sold to nothing, and everybody's wearing purple.
This is the Cloud9 fans were hoping for from their team when they got Perks. But it wasn't Perks this game. It's Blabber. It's Sven crushing through this game. Sven and Vulcan back-to-back games have decimated the opposing bottom lanes, and it has been so incredible to see how well they are able to extend these advantages. When you look at Sven and see how far ahead he is of Keith, it is just insane in this game.
Oh, Kindred using the Lamb's Respite in time there, right as she took a nap. Would have been now vulnerable. They can force a fight on either one of them if they want, then just wait for the super minions to roll in and take down the third. Cloud9 has nothing but options here.
Yeah, Cloud9 can pretty much do whatever they want. You know, you just push up all these Baron minions. They're going for a pick, though. Nicely done, deleting Blabber.
The second time now, Immortals has managed to catch Blabber in a bad position and blow him up before he's able to get his team to get in there to help him or use his own stasis to stay alive. Now Cloud9 will go pushing towards that last remaining inhibitor turret. There you go, taking it down. More damage coming out now as Insanity's in a bad spot. Using the stasis, staying alive. Potluck jumping away. Remember, there's no Lamb's Respite. 2 members of Immortals down to just barely any HP, having to go back to the fountain. Despite the fact that Cloud9 is 4v5 on this map, their gold lead is 12,000. So even with a player dead, they still have more active gold in combat power out on the map in a 4v5.
Exactly, and I like that Immortals are taking their swings, though. They're not just laying down and dying. They are looking for these engages. It's just they're so far behind that the one pick doesn't do much for you at this.
In a little bit here as Cloud9 has 2 inhibitors down, looking to maybe take that third one. It is already exposed and vulnerable. Cass comes out, but it only finds Alistar, and Joey delivers the enemy initiation right into the back line. Keith at 200 HP. Fudge approaching from the side here with a World Ender. Goodbye, Insanity. Goodbye, Immortals. Hello, Cloud9. Keith trying to continue running away as Blabber chases down Potluck. Keith knows there's nothing left to do.
Perks wants a kill.
Sarcastic emotes. Perks wants to get himself on the board, but it looks like Blabber denies it. GG, well played. 19-4. Cloud9 take the win.
Back-to-back games now. Cloud9 are crushing it. They have